Hi, I'm Zoe Streeter, and I'm here with distinguished alumni Judge Kristie Morffi Marks. Thank you for joining us today. Can you tell us a little about yourself and your job?
Sure. My name is Anna-Kristie Morffi Marks, and I am a criminal judge. So I work here in the Lehigh County Court of Common Pleas, where there are half civil, half the judges are in the civil realm, and then half the judges are in the criminal realm. And so I am in the criminal side, and I handle um, all types of crimes, from a harassment to a homicide. And so I preside all criminal cases here in Lehigh County. So there's 4 judges, and we all preside over those criminal cases.
Was there anyone at Parkland that was a major influence in your life and helped you to get to where you are today?
I would say that I took the class integrated, which I'm not sure if that's offered anymore in Parkland, but basically it's English and history combined, and so you would have 2 classes combined where you would learn about historical events and read books on those events, and that was a 2-year program run by Mrs. Brobst and Mr. Arbogast, who I believe one, if not both, are still there. And I think that they had a major influence because it really gave me a love of English, a love of history, and I truly enjoyed that class. Plus, it was a 2-year class, and so you would really get to know the students that were there with you, and really I enjoyed that. That was my favorite, definitely.
Did you participate in any clubs or sports during your time at Parkland?
I was one of 2 girls on the golf team at my junior and senior year, and enjoyed that immensely.
What is your best memory from your days at Parkland?
I have a lot of great memories from Parkland. Some of my favorite, I would say, would be the field trips that we took to Washington, D.C., where I got to really understand our government. Also, field trips to New York. We really had a lot of great opportunities at Parkland to diversify our experience, and I really, really enjoyed those field trips and meeting new people, along with connecting with my students, the group of us.
If you could relive your high school experience, what would you do differently?
I honestly would not do anything differently because it's gotten me to where I am now, and I really enjoyed all aspects of my high school experience, and I'm thankful for all the opportunities that I was given at Parkland.
What advice would you give to current students?
Well, I think as a teenage girl, we tend to worry about things that we don't need to worry about. We care a little bit too much about certain, parts of our social life, and I think it's really awkward and really uncomfortable to be a teenage girl. And so I would say my advice would be to not worry, although I don't know if that's possible, but not worry as much, and really take the risks. So go ahead, and if your gut says you want to do something in particular, or you have an interest in something, who cares what anyone thinks? Do what you think is right, and try it out, and you may find that that interest piques your interest in other things and leads you down a path to a career that you will ultimately be very fulfilled in. So take the risk, take the leap, because you never know if you can fly.
How did Parkland set you up for success in your career field?
It set me up for success because I was given a lot of opportunities. In English class, for example, I perfected my writing skills. In history, I was able to learn about politics and the government and the way in which our society functions. And so I think I was able to uh, have these classes, learn a lot about what interested me, and also on a creative side as well. You're given opportunities to be in theater and see if you would like to be an actor. You're given opportunities to be in drafting class and see if maybe you have an artistic ability. So you have a lot of opportunities and a lot of ways in which to be creative and perfect whatever it is you want to be down the road in life. I think Parkland gives you a broad range of experiences to figure out who you're going to be and where you see yourself.
During your years as a prosecutor, did you ever get emotional about your cases?
I was a prosecutor in the Special Victims Unit, so I handled abuse cases for both physical abuse, physical child abuse, and sexual child abuse. And I believe I had a very level head in the way I handled my cases, but I am human, and you have to be able to understand and feel that emotion, put it aside, but I'm human, and if you don't have that emotion in you, I don't think you are doing your duty as in your job. Meaning, I think that we're not robots. We feel things, we sense things, but the way in which I can compartmentalize them made me a good prosecutor.
What do you wish more people understood about bullying and revenge?
So I handle a lot of, when I was a prosecutor, bullying cases, cases that had that people were threatening others online, in school, taking pictures and using them against other kids. And what I think I wish other people knew was the ripple effect that those acts have on the child involved, their family members, the emotional toll it takes on both the teenager and their parents, and the fact that a lot of these crimes that occur on the internet never go away. There's a permanent kind of trail that they leave. I call it like internet DNA, and basically it stays there permanently, and you can't ultimately erase it. And so the effects are much more long-term than people realize.
What do you believe we can do in our day-to-day lives in order to help victims that we may know?
Speak up for them. I think that a lot of people that are targeted have voices, but their voices are very quiet. And so if somebody talks to you about an issue they're having, be their voice and speak up for them, because we need to be able to stop this behavior. And sometimes you need to be the voice of the voiceless. And it is so important that you give a voice to somebody who's hurting and can't speak up for themselves.
Thank you so much again for taking time to speak with us today, and congratulations on your acceptance into the Parkland Education Foundation's Distinguished Alumni.
Thank you, and thank you very much for this opportunity. I feel very blessed, and I feel very honored that Parkland would consider me a distinguished alumni, and I really appreciate all of everything that everyone has done to get this program going, especially during this very tough year for everyone. So good luck to you as well, and be safe.